Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, chiming in real quick as we file in, as we get settled, as we take our time to allow our mind's eye, our third eye in some parts of the world as they refer to it, as silly as that is, there's only two eyes. But this third eye, I understand, is a way of seeing beyond the veil, beyond that which is presenting to us. Namaste. So as we get settled in and think about this third eye situation, I would like to just address beef supreme. Beef. I made an announcement in the Discord. Also, if you can prove to me that these cats wouldn't have died anyway, then maybe we can have a little chit chat. Namaste, everyone. I'll see you all very soon. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, I'm very excited, but also I'm very serious about tonight's topic. It is something that weighs heavily on my mind. I am asked nearly everywhere I go. Every one of my followers and patients asks me about male fashion. Tonight, we're going to get into it and much more on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And it's, not, shit. One sec. Let's see if we can fix it. All right. Be right back. What even works? Sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. And this is the lesson of the universe, is that it's not that we are only failing sometimes and it's too much. We are constantly in a state of failure. Let's see. One second. We're going to get this. No? Are we, truly no idea what's going on? Okay, well, let's, Okay. Interesting. Okay. Don't put me in your failure club. Larry Picklejar, no amount of any, external. This is just going back to the Bible, Larry. No amount of external success, be it financial or otherwise, will save you from the ultimate loser failure of, dying. It'll be as if you never existed within a couple years, maybe. Who knows? But Let's see if we didn't fix this old jalopy right up, huh? All right, let's try this again. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight, we're going to get into a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, something that plagues every day in my life, constantly. I am besieged with messages and requests for tips on male fashion. So tonight, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get into male fashion and so much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and this is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's absolutely fantastic to be with each and every single one of you. The warmth that you are generating in chat is absolutely sending me over the moon, back over like Apollo 13, except I crash and die. Not like Tom Hanks. Who I'm pretty sure is a bad, evil person, and I will not be convinced otherwise. I am not on Team Hanks, nor will I ever be found saying anything positive about Tom Hanks. Period. End of story. You can message me all day if you want. What are your thoughts on Tom Hanks? Every single one of my thoughts will be negative. Tom Hanks sucks. Chet Hanks rules. If you really want to play the Hanks game, if you want to roll the dice on the Hankses, I would say Chet Hanks is by far the superior Hanks. Funny, charming, engaging, physically strong, a fit man, and unlike the rest of his family, which are probably pedophiles, is my opinion. Namaste. Namaste. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing tonight? It's wonderful to be with you, as it always is. But there's something special about tonight, isn't there? There's something special about tonight. Pants, do you disagree? The program works, absolutely, JJ. Thank you for saying so. The program absolutely works. Namaste. Cherish85 had a rough day, but I'm so hyped for tonight's stream. And namaste to you. Namaste to you for bringing that energy, for bringing that focus, for bringing that enthusiasm, for bringing that lust for growth, that lust for the next level. Namaste. Here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I'm the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. That's right. This is the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to uncover, unlock, and unleash the true power within. Namaste. Now, how do we explore? What universe are we exploring? I said in and out. Did you hear me say that? That is what I said, and that is what I meant. In and out. Let's go into some details, though. What do we mean by in and out? That's what I'm wondering right now. And if I had a diary, I would write it in I would just simply write it in a diary. I'd ask, "Dear diary, what does in and out mean?" And you can come up with a lot of answers to that. But in this context, what we're talking about is exploration. We are exploring the universe both inside and out. The subject and the object. The inner, unknowable world inside of us, and the outer, all too knowable and disappointing shared physical reality outside of us. The self and the other. That object of scorn, that object of fear, that object of hate, that object of disdain. The world is here to snuff us out, unfortunately, and and we must stay on guard. That is why we foment conflict here. That's what I mean. We foment conflict here. We let the hate rise and bubble to the surface in our community because that is exactly what is in line with our human condition, what is in line with our human nature. That is what we are. That is who we are. Namaste. Don't judge. It's hard to find the right size of suit jacket to steal from a homeless person. That is so funny. Wool Whisperer Edith. Hello, my name is Edith. I just found this video stream. My grandsons told me to get on. Well, welcome, Edith. It's great to have you on board. Grandmother. Well, it's great to have somebody of your wizened years on board. Namaste. We don't have a lot of senior members other than maybe Larry Picklejar or a handful of some others that are, getting up there in the years and really show that with what they share in the chat. Namaste. Namaste. Let's go. Tanaris says, I'm a senior. Well, that's wonderful to hear. And we cherish that. We really do. We cherish our senior explorers. Namaste. Oh, and thank you so much for that gifted sub. Bless you, Cherish, for that gifted sub. Namaste to you, and bless you, and thank you. And season's greetings. We're rounding the corner into fall, and Halloween's coming up. Spooky time of year. Namaste. Stone Monster hitting us with a communal vision, a perspective. I can't wait to read. Red Hot Cougars near you. So Stone Monster is throwing the dick, so to speak, throwing the genitalia over at some of the senior members. Excited. Stone Monster's in to the older women, and honestly, not a surprise. Now that that puzzle piece has fallen into place, it is not a surprise to me. It fits very harmoniously with everything else that I know and can surmise about you as a person from the internet. Stone Monster, namaste. And welcome to Explorations, namaste. Love is love, Edith. You got wow. Everybody's just really giving Edith all this attention, and it's wonderful. Edith, you deserve the world. Namaste to you. Here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner, exploring the universe to unlock the power within. Now, this power, I want to address this power for a moment. As we get settled in, there are some new names in chat. I can see this Clips 000. I've only seen you in chat a couple times, so I want to make sure you're on the same page. You're on the same wavelength. You are vibrating with us, so to speak. Namaste. Stone Monster gifting us sub the jalapeno bussiness. Namaste to you. And Larry Picklejar unleashing a holocaust of subscriptions. Unleashing an absolute genocidal frenzy of subscriptions here on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and fortunate are we for that investment in the power, that investment in the next level, because that's what it takes, doesn't it? Namaste, Pants O'Clock, bless your hearts and get off my lawn. Says a senior member of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, let me tell you, guys, as we have seen Larry Picklejar and some others, Pants O'Clock just gifting those bits, no matter what's going on in my life, I always bounce right back. Thanks to you, Leslie, and everyone here. Cherish85, namaste. I feel like I say this all the time, Cherish, but I cherish you, Cherish. I cherish. And it's such an appropriate name because I don't get to say that word very often. That is not a common sentiment that I feel about life, about my life or the life of people whose eyes I make contact with throughout my day in my community, perhaps at the grocery store, perhaps at the bank. I don't cherish a single one of those experiences by and large. However, cherish that warmth, that vibe, that humor. It's a delicate balance within the self, and Cherish does it very well. Namaste. Namaste. Here we are. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Okay. Guys, so listen to me right now. I want to address this power, and we're on a level 4 hype train. Holy shit. Now, one thing that's been demonstrated to us very clearly tonight, extremely could not be more clear than it is right now, is that, and we talk about this all the time on the stream, the next level. The place that we are striving for, that we are going for, that we are unleashing that power so that we may reach this next level. Namaste. This is exactly what it takes. it takes investment. You must invest. Now, there are many ways to invest here. There are many ways to invest here at Explorations. Of course, monetarily is one of them, and Lord knows we need it for the compound coming up. We're going to be looking at some compounds soon, and Lord knows we need investments for that compound for us to dock up with each other. Namaste to you, Cherish. Now, Cherish gets it. Cherish throwing a gifted sub. Beef Supreme sharing a communal vision. This is going to be gorgeous. Cannot wait to read this. It's so hard to talk about male fashion when I want to strip the clothes right off you, you sexy man. Oh, namaste to you. And you know what? As a therapist, I must be many things to many people. And I understand that. I bring the energy to my community here at Explorations. I know it's called transference. You project onto me something that you need in your life. And I will become that. I become many things to many people. For Toaster, I become a friend. For some of you, I've become a father figure. For some of you, I've become a father figure that you want to have sex with. And sure, why... I'll hold that space for you. Namaste here at Explorations. But it takes investment, like I was saying. It takes investment to reach that next level. Pond Scum hitting us for the 13th fucking month in a row. Namaste, bless you. We are generous beyond words. We are enriched. We are absolutely filthy, disgusting. Some guy, a legless veteran covered in his own shit, rolling around in a ditch. Filthy. That's what I'm talking about. Not just filthy, but a stain on the community. That depth of filth, but also but good. If you know what I mean. Like when I talk about 9/11, but good. Imagine 3,000 deaths, those two towers falling, and a war on terror unleashed that took the lives of millions, and embroiled us in endless war for probably another generation. But imagine all that, but if it was good. Stone Monster, you must invest. Don't be depressed. Now that's a fantastic way to phrase it. A fantastic, not just a fantastic way to phrase it, but a way to think about life and where you value your energy, where you value what's giving you it back. What's fixing your life? Is fixing your life going to, this is fixing your life. Don't think about that other stuff. Namaste. Here we are. Namaste. Let's get this going. Let's get a little theme up. Because let's get into the theme, because we're going to blast open this fucking number, and we're going to blast it wide open, and I'm going to need to hear from all of you. All hands on deck. Because tonight, we're talking about a thing that, the experts like to skip over, if you haven't noticed. The experts like to skip over. You go in any direction. Let's take a political framework for a second. You go in the left. Nobody wants to talk about male fashion. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about providing men with the same variety of cuts, fabrics, patterns, fits. You get husky or you get slim. You get gray or you get brown or navy blue. That's pretty much the long and short of it, all right? And it's horse shit. Nobody wants to talk about it on the left. Nobody wants to talk about it on the right. They feel as if fashion is stupid, and they look stupid as a result. So here is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to talk about male fashion. We're bringing up male fashion tonight. What is a way to look cool? And listen, I know that obviously this is directed at men. And I love being a man, and every time I come up with a theme like this, I can't wait to share it with the men, because I love being a man, and I love that sort of male-to-male contact as well. There's nothing that can replace it. There's nothing in this world that tastes as sweet as male-to-male contact. And let's do a male affirmation. To touch each other is a gift. To touch each other, to not touch each other is like being set on fire. Let's take another whack at that. Let's go ahead and... That wasn't the greatest. I want to make sure you get your money's worth. Stone Monster. Here we go. Fellas, Leslie touches you. You touch Leslie. Leslie cherishes the touch and is set ablaze with the contact. That was pretty good. That felt good to me. Namaste. So we're talking about male fashion tonight. We're talking about male fashion. That sounded pretty gay, not gonna lie. Well, it's not gay. I do not have an erection while I do any of this. So if you could see below right here, right now, I am not erect. I am not aroused. I've masturbated 8 or 9 times before noon today, and that really spent me. I got so out of breath at that last one. I got so out of breath masturbating that 9th time, I almost threw up. I almost threw up as I came. Namaste. Slordy B. Fasty shares with us a very interesting perspective. No gay stuff. Well, not with me, but because I am a very straight man, and I feel very, and I love being a straight man. There's no, and as a man, I would say you should be masturbating in the first place. Shouldn't be having any kind of sex, gay or straight. Why not wear white after Labor Day? Fashion rules are meant to be broken. VJ Peacock already getting us started with some rogue advice, some sage, rogue, independent advice. Namaste to you. And we're just going to keep that breathing going. Good. I hope that's stuck there. Male fashion. So Gabby's saying maybe order stuff online, maybe on the internet. People are doing more shopping on the internet these days than ever before. People are doing more online shopping on a website than they are in physical stores, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me when I think about it. I try to wrap my head around you're buying stuff like you would at your J.C. Penney or your Carson Perry Scott or your merch, or your Montgomery Ward. That's where but you're just at your home and you're just going. That's all you're doing. What? Larry Picklejar, the best fashion a guy can wear is an expensive car and a bulge in his back pocket. So, is an expensive car and then having like cancer of the ass, like a benign tumor, like a bulge in your back pocket, like a benign, or like a terminal cancer. What are we talking about, Larry? Can we clear this up? Yeah, I don't. So, I know, Larry, you've alluded to, being a husband. I don't know if that's true or not, but is your wife pro-tumor? Need a lot of money to fix butt cheek cancer. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so I would probably, I could see that. Yeah, especially in the United States. If you were in the United States, if you have ass cancer, you might as well just go ahead and walk into the ocean. Bad news. But several of my friends and family are just like, what you look at each other and you're like, oh, this isn't gonna go good. Camino Vision coming in, very exciting. If you're not following Adam Sandler as your spiritual fashion guru, eat rocks, says Tanaris. You eat rocks. Fuck you. I don't, I respect his fashion. I do. I respect his fashion, but I don't believe that is the only route one can take. I don't believe that the only route one can take is to, and a Communal Vision, not very exciting, from Gabby. Does Leslie even buy pants? Is what, is what Gabby has. Does Leslie even buy pants? No, that's funny. That's never been verified publicly, but yes, I do. I can verify that publicly. I do, in fact, buy pants. I have several pairs of, I have a sensible khaki. I'm not a jeans guy. I don't like jeans. It's too casual, too plain, too common. I don't want people to think I'm poor and stupid. So yeah, I don't wear blue jeans like some common dipshit walking around fixing sinks and what have you. No, I don't wear blue jeans. I can read. No, I can't. I take that back. I can't read, but I do wear khakis. Namaste. But I'll change before moving to the compound. You have a great fashion sense, Leslie. Thank you so much, Cherish. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that 100%. I wear jean shorts, says I'm hurt. Well, it's his. We should have a debate someday about whether someone is a degenerate for wearing blue jeans or not. Maybe we should have a debate about it. I'll win probably because I'm very smart. But if you would not like, and a communal vision from Phil Z. I'm currently wearing a burlap sack with nipple holes cut out. Is that fashionable? Interesting, Phil Z. Listen, I'm gonna say yes for now. But I'm going to need you to get on the horn, and we're going to go ahead and open the lines. 708-240-8953. The line is now open. Give me a call. We're talking about male fashion tonight. Male fashion. Now, this guy, I think, is an example of he's wearing blue jeans. That's kind of disgusting. But other than that, he looks cool. He's got like a cool vibe. Leather jackets are absolutely fucking cool as hell, so you can't really deny that. You can't really argue with that, in my opinion. Communal vision, very exciting, coming from Jalapeno Business. Is it okay to not wear underwear and not tell anyone? Is it okay to not tell anyone? I mean, it's weak. I think it's a coward's posture. It's a coward's position. I think that, if you were truly unafraid and truly ready to embrace the chaos of that moment, the chaos of that decision, the vulnerability of that decision, the vulnerability of chaos and the chaos of vulnerability, if you were ready to embrace those things, I think you would be telling everybody that made any kind of eye contact with you throughout the day that you are not wearing underwear and you can feel the inside of your pants on your penis or vagina. 708-240-8953. We're discussing male fashion. That's right, male fashion. The experts don't want to talk about it. The experts in any direction want to act like it shouldn't even exist. Well, listen, I'm telling you right now, fellas, you got to look cool, and you probably don't. Let's chat about it. What do we need? Patterns, fabrics, different kinds of cuts. Look at some women's tops, right? They get diagonal cuts. They get weird sleeve lengths. The sleeve lengths have fucking names. If blue jeans aren't fashionable, explain why they were worn at Balenciaga's couture show. Rocks, eat it. Tenaris, is Balenciaga like a true north for you? Because let's start there. Let's start right there, Tenaris. Why Balenciaga? I'm not going to eat any rocks. Not for this. Maybe in the future for a different reason, but not right now for this reason. Certainly not. Certainly not. Because Balenciaga came down from their little perch, from their little tower, and decided to embrace the proles because they can't think of any more good ideas. Men need to wear crop tops and short shorts more. Be a slut, be free. So, not Mish coming in with, I think, some really exciting advice. Just, 1 second. Are you making fun of Kanye and his children? I'm not doing that. I don't think I know enough about Kanye's children or Kanye West. If I was going to make fun of Kanye West, I don't know. I respect Kanye West a great deal. I'm not licking salt rocks. I'm not doing a goddamn thing. Balenciaga. His kids are all named after things that go with Quest. Now I'm saying, caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
This is Bill.
Hey, Bill. How you doing tonight?
Doing well. How are things for you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Bill, can I make a request? Could you mute me on your side?
Sure. Yeah, you're done. You're muted.
Bill, everyone's excited to hear from you.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad to talk about this topic.
Wonderful. I'm sure, listen, I respect the things you have to say. Whenever we have a topic, you give a very thoughtful, insightful perspective.
Thank you.
Yeah. And before you go, we have a poll up, right now that I'd like everybody to chime in on. Let your voice be heard. Let the democracy bell ring through the land. Foundations for Men, Tidy Whitey, Boxers, or Commando. I'm still hearing myself on your side. Is there any way to turn me down?
Oh, weird. Okay. Let me see.
It might. Still there.
I mean, I have the stream muted. I don't know who to tell you.
Weird. Is it on my
hang on, let me
side?
try my thing.
Is everybody
How
else
about
hearing
now?
this
Is that
echo? Yeah.
Everyone's hearing the echo? Okay. I can call back.
This doesn't make. Yeah, you just want to call back?
I'll try calling back.
Yeah, call me right back. All right. Foundations for Men, let your voice be heard. Tidy Whitey, Boxers, or Commando. So Tidy Whitey being classic white briefs, tight around the ass, but somehow still baggy. Then Boxers, we all know Boxers, classic Boxers. And then Commando, for those that don't understand, is just letting your penis rub against your pants because you're not wearing any underwear. Is this Bill?
Hey, Bill. All right, this is Bill.
Bill, I can still hear the echo, but we're just going to have to go with it. I'll soldier up. And everybody else in the chat, if you could also just kind of sack up and deal with it.
Really sorry. Not sure what's doing that.
I mean, it could be me, too. My situation's all crazy. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Okay, there. And there. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't always understand technology. Like right now. Okay, fuck it.
How's this?
Hello. I can still hear it, yeah. Fuck it.
Okay.
Personally, Bill seems like an idiot, says O Sharky. Interesting point. I would love to see the evidence you have of that. I'm open to your perspective. Can you cite any references or point to any sort of evidence? Pretty close in this poll, but go ahead, Bill.
Here, I'm gonna leave the stream, and that way I can't see people calling me an idiot, and then we can just talk. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, you know what? You can't. A lot of times when people talk shit, is what they say what they feel about themselves.
Absolutely, I'm not concerned about it. Here's what I want to talk to you about, though. I have two things really, but first of all, I want to say your fashion is great. You're right on the money. You look very professional. I love it.
Thank you so much, Bill.
Have you ever considered a lapel pin? I think some gold right there would really pop off.
Interesting. A lapel pin. What kind of lapel pin do you envisage? Also, a question for you directly from chat, from Jessica, asking, Bill, yeah, that's not it. Okay, well, I like the spirit of that. Someone's calling you an idiot and telling you to figure it out.
Well, I can't see chat, so that's my way of figuring it out.
He can't figure it out because he doesn't believe in what you're saying. So if you're going to maybe be a little more helpful and point to some specific examples, oh, Sharky, namaste. Jessica asks, Bill, who are you wearing? What are you wearing right now?
Actually, I've got some Channel 5 merch on right now.
Channel 5 merch on. Larry Picklejar shared a message saying, Bill is great, fuck chat.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry Picklejar taking on about probably 70 or 80,000 people who are tuning in right now, so that is a very Samson-like of you, and namaste.
I applaud your courage.
So Channel 5 merch is what you're going with right now, and you're just chillaxing and casualing at home.
That's right. Sweatpants, t-shirt.
Nice.
Nothing too serious.
Right. So
So you mentioned.
Yeah, male fashion. Let's go, Bill.
Mm-hmm. There's lots to talk about. I'm curious about the compound. Now, I kind of assume that it's going to be a live-in situation. Have you considered the attire for the compound?
It will absolutely be a live-in situation. It will be almost an exclusively live-in situation, except for the innermost circle. No one will be allowed to leave. So attire-wise, definitely going to be matching.
Mm-hmm.
I have some
thinking speed
sketches. Ooh, nice. What was that?
A speed suit,
Speed suit.
A jumper, You throw it on over your clothes. You get a little messy. You throw it in the wash. It's great if you're working on cars or murdering people. That kind of thing. It really it works for a lot of reasons, and it's all very symmetrical.
Oh, Sharky spent another 100 bits to tell you. Now, coveralls. I like this idea. Also, it's simple. Also, it kind of eradicates identity if they all match. It's the whole body thing. I think that's
precisely.
Good. Larry Pickles, thank you for that gifted sub. Now, somebody, Sharky, said something about that you have cheese in your ears. And that's what's messing up all the audio. It says, figure it out, Bill.
Sorry, guys.
Now, so I'm imagining this coverall situation, to be honest, and I'm loving what I'm imagining. Do you have a set of coveralls yourself, Bill?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. Tell me about them.
Yeah, nice thick cotton material, very abrasive resistant, very cut resistant. Doesn't hold evidence very well. But it cuts a sharp, intimidating figure. You pair it with something that further breaks down the identity, like a white mask, something like that, and you really are able to blend in, paradoxically, with people. You're in a crowd and you're wearing a mask and you're wearing coveralls. A lot of people don't notice you.
Interesting. So it masks you as, what do you think people think when they do see you, even like maybe in the back of their minds? What do you think they think?
I think they think, wow, who is that guy? I don't know. Why is he coming towards me? Oh God. Things like that.
Okay, and do they think that you're going to be violent, or do they think you're going to be silly? Maybe you're going to do local like improv stuff, or maybe, what do they think?
I've definitely had some silly banter before with people. You come up to them saying nothing, wearing a white face mask, and they think you're some mime or something until you start pulling out the tools.
Interesting. Okay, they think you're a mime, and then you pull out maybe a hammer.
Mm-hmm. A hammer. I'm a big fan of one of those hand-worked drills that don't require any mechanical parts. You just kind of rotate them. You work your arms like pistons. There's a big fans. Also love crowbar. So useful for many situations.
Interesting. So also, have you ever explicitly tried to be scary to anyone wearing this attire?
Have I tried to be scary? Sure, I've gone for intimidation. There's nothing I hate more than a careless driver, someone who's being antagonistic towards me, so I will often drive up next to them and do the gesture to roll down the window and just stare at them at the light. And they usually get out of my way after that.
That's awesome. That is so cool that you do that. I mean that genuinely.
Thank you.
I think we can all only be pushed so far.
Indeed.
Namaste.
If I may also interject.
Please.
A lot of people really miss the boat when it comes to fashion in that they're afraid to buy something extravagant for themselves. If you spend a couple $100 on, say, a suit, you get that high thread count, you're really in for a treat because you're going to be wearing something that's like basically like a body sock, a body pillow. You see those old men falling asleep in meetings. That's partly why, because their suits are so comfortable. And a lot of people think they can't afford that.
Interesting. So maybe we should get those, but only for like the most talented and uppermost echelon of the group. Once they move
high
in.
thread count, A high thread count jumpsuit would be
You
perfect.
have to earn the thread count. Yeah, I love that.
Mhm.
That's a
Earn
good
the
ass
thread
idea.
counts.
Suits for the accomplished, for the two-tubbers, and then maybe these coveralls, these low thread count coveralls. Bill should try amping it up by artistically splashing himself with pig's blood. So maybe have a dish in the car and just kind of splash pig's blood on your face.
That's not a bad idea. Pig's blood kind of smells bad when it gets hot, but I like the direction.
I was gonna say if you leave that in the car, it's gonna
Yeah.
change character real fast. You have to keep that real chill.
I keep a fish bat in my car, to be honest with you.
A fish bat. Can you tell me
Do you-
what a
do you know
fish
what a
bat
fish
is?
bat is?
No idea.
A fish bat is basically like a little Louisville slugger, but it's about maybe 1.5 feet long. And what it's for is, let's say you've got a big fish on your line and they're just thrashing around and making a big mess and you're worried about them getting away. Well, you grab them by the chin and then whack them in the head with a stick, and then they stop trying to get away.
Blunt force
What's
trauma.
great about these, exactly. What's great about these is that you don't have to have a license to have one in your car. If you have one in your car, no one really thinks anything about it until you need it.
And also it's small, so there's, you don't lose any, you don't have to work up the momentum. You get a lot of momentum very quickly with a dense little
That's
guy.
right. That's right.
Interesting. Okay, so so you're taking our sense of fashion tonight in a violent direction, and I just want to be clear about that because not only do I like it, I love it. I love this violent direction for fashion, for men specifically. Did you know that you can make fashionable items out of mushroom mycelia? Ain't no profit. Did you know that, Bill?
I'll be honest, I did not. That
Me
sounds like a great
neither.
idea.
What does fashionable mean in that context, I wonder? Well, listen, Bill, it's
Can
been...
you eat it? Get
I
high?
guess. I don't... can you
Can you eat
fashionably...
my tie during a boring meeting and just trip through it? I don't know.
Oh, well, Bill, you got to start it off on the right foot tonight. You absolutely did. You shot us out of the cannon in a very clear direction, and I thank you for what you've given us, and I thank you for your generosity of spirit and mind.
Namaste, Leslie. It was my pleasure to talk to you tonight.
Namaste to you, Bill. Bless you. Wonderful. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. We're talking about male fashion tonight. Ain't no profit sharing a communal vision. Very exciting. Fashionable is whatever you want to make it so long as it's from mushrooms. So, okay. Prophet, you're really going out in the outer space. I would love to know what you mean, because right now I'm imagining literally wearing mushrooms in it. It looks stupid. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you?
This is Cherish. Hey.
Cherish, how are you tonight?
I had a shitty day, but being here always perks me right up, so I'm doing pretty good.
Of course it does. Would you say the program works, Cherish?
Absolutely, it works.
Wonderful. So those of you that are new here, those of you that are wondering what's going on, maybe you have the the ignorance to ask the question of whether this program works. You heard it firsthand from a very highly valued member of the community, somebody whose life I've seen improve, 10 to 20 fold, say that, the program works. And you wouldn't lie, Cherish, right?
No, I don't bullshit. I'm telling the truth.
There it is. There it is. Now, Cherish, no bullshit. We're already, the train has left the station, so to speak, of no bullshit. The No Bullshit Express. Now, we're talking about male fashion tonight, Cherish, and just off the top of the dome, what are some first thoughts that come to your mind when I say male fashion? Go.
Well, I'm thinking about like in middle school, like the trend where the kids wore like, where they had their fucking underwear showing and their pants were hanging down to the ground, and that's the first thing that comes to my mind, actually.
Okay, and did you like that? Did you think that was cool? Did you have any crushes on boys like that back in the day?
No, I thought it looked fucking stupid. I mean, it's like, wear a fucking belt, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you absolutely hated the look. You thought it looked dumb and stupid.
Yeah, it was really dumb.
Okay, so you hated that, and if you had to give an improvement, if you were offering an improvement to these young men, you would say simply, get a belt. Hold your pants up like a proper person is what you would say.
Yeah, I mean, if they could spend that much on the pants, they could afford a fucking belt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we're talking about pricey pants.
Yeah, they were all like Jinkos and stuff, like back in the. No,
Sure.
This was in the 90s. Yeah. So.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And those Jinkos were expensive back then, huh? The Jinko. Do you remember the Jinkos and Boss jeans?
Oh my God, yes.
They were so expensive.
Yeah.
They were way more than I was ever permitted to spend on a simple pair of pants as a young boy.
Right. It was always Walmart for me, so.
Walmart. Walmart. So what brand pants were you looking at? Do you remember?
Oh God.
Did you wear any Faded Glory?
Faded Glory, yes. I had a shit ton of that stuff. Yeah.
Shit ton of Faded Glory. I had some Faded Glory jeans as well.
Not bad for the price. So.
And so these young men, first of all, you'd say you pull up your pants if your pants are hanging out on your ass.
Yeah.
So secondly, what kind of tips would you give a young man out there lost? And Communal Vision coming in from Stone Monster. Cherish ever rock the Tough Skins?
Nah, I really didn't. I mean, I just wore whatever the hell I got at Walmart. I wasn't really, stylish or anything. It was just,
Well, good news. Orchestar has a Communal Vision on the screen right now. It says, GoFundMe to get Leslie and Cherish the Jinkos they deserve.
Man.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
That's great.
That felt wonderful, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you getting that started for us, Orchestar. Hopefully, maybe we can get enough for a couple pair of Jinkos for old Cherish and Leslie. I'd love to get a pair of Jinkos and just start hacky sacking my little fucking ass off. Communal Vision coming in from Tenaris. Belts killed my spiritual karate guru, David Carradine. I will never wear a belt and wear pants to my knees out of out of protest. So in this case, Tenaris. Well, and how do we feel about the Hasselhoff? Cherish, you go first.
Hasselhoff, I always thought he was overrated. I mean, it's just like, the macho, hunky guy, I was like, I just never saw the appeal. It's just like.
Okay, so not your type.
Nah, not at all.
Mm-hmm. So that sort of like 70s, 80s oily, muscly guy with a BMI around maybe 15 was just not your cup of tea. At the time, you don't hassle the Hoff, says Gabby. So don't hassle the Hoff. Would you hassle the Hoff, Cherish?
Nah, just probably ignore him. I'm not gonna waste my time on him.
It's not ignore Hoff. It's Hasselhoff. So you can ignore the Hoff. Do you think the Hoff would feel hassled if you ignored him?
Nah, he might feel a little bit hassled. Yeah.
Depends. You know, actors are funny. Actors are they're a very special kind of people, and I don't mean that in a positive way. Actors are they're a weird bunch.
Yeah, they're their own breed.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any actors in the chat right now, but you know, if you are upset by my saying that, if you take offense to me, kind of just being disparaging about you and your colleagues, then I would say look inward, look in the mirror, and find out why someone would think that. We can go into more detail later if you'd like, but I do want to bring it back to male fashion. Cherish. What would you what would you tell these young men out here looking right? They don't have a positive male role model in their life. They're looking for anything. They're looking for any way to communicate that I am advancing. I'm no longer a boy. I'm looking to become a man. What kind of clothes would you put him in? Take him to Sears and put him in a little outfit. What kind of outfit?
Well, I think, you know, like your style, Leslie, you know, you get that turtleneck and the jacket and the khakis. I think that's a good look. Yeah.
So dress them up.
Yeah, dress them up.
Dress them up. Get a nice sport coat, maybe a turtleneck or two. I'm thinking maybe it'd be fun. Maybe a couple nice polos to be more casual in. How does that feel?
Yeah, that would be really good too. I like that, yeah.
And Cherish, are you a sandals person? Do you wear sandals to take out the trash or anything like that?
I do, but sometimes I do go barefoot. It just depends on my mood.
Barefoot to take the trash out?
Yeah, it's just right on my porch outside the door, so I don't have to go far.
Oh, okay. I have to go into the alley. So me going barefoot into my alley. There's all manner of aids back there. Orchestar says, I love men wearing gold chains. What are your thoughts, Cherish?
Well, I always thought like Mr. T, he looked good with a gold chain.
Uh-huh.
It just depends on the guy, you know. It's not going to suit every guy.
Talk to me about a guy that it would suit and then that it wouldn't suit. Let's make the distinction. What man would be suited well with a gold chain?
I think it's more suited to like kind of like a big muscly guy, you know.
Big muscly guy. So someone who exudes a sort of masculinity.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And then somebody who's looking for permission all the time. Maybe not. You wouldn't give them a gold chain.
Exactly.
Paul Rubens. Paul Rubens is a wild card. Would you give him a gold chain if he were alive today?
Yeah, nothing too big or anything. Just, you know, your standard
Just a
gold
thin one.
chain. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And let me toss another one to you. Ryan Gosling. Would you give him a gold chain?
To me, he seems like the type that really wouldn't suit him, so probably not.
Okay, interesting. And then finally, let's go with Drew Carey. Would you give that guy a gold chain?
Yeah, I think I would. I mean, just, I don't know. I feel like it would work with him. You know, he's a funny guy. I think he could even, you know, use it in his like comedy routine. Yeah.
Do you think that it would fit him because he's a big fat guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, interesting. So not just muscular, but you know, a sort of dominant male presence, I think, could be adorned with a gold chain.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, listen, we love this feedback. We love it. See, when I started off this stream, I knew the fellows were going to be tripping over themselves and their own balls to call in tonight and talk to us about their ideas about male fashion. But I was also hoping that, you know, someone like you, I'm thinking hopefully a few of the other ladies in the chat would be able to call in and talk to us about male fashion. Lord knows we need all hands on deck. Male fashion is a wasteland. I appreciate you stepping up to the plate and really giving us a lot of your heart tonight.
Well, it's my pleasure. You know, it's good to have the female perspective on things also. You know, you need to mix it up a little bit.
You do. You got to mix it up with you got little salt and pepper of a lady's perspective. As much as we enjoy male perspective and need that male perspective, add a little seasoning to the pot.
All right. Spice it up a little bit.
Spice it up. Oh, okay. Well, Cherish, it was wonderful to speak to you tonight. Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we move on?
Well, it's just, you know, wonderful to call in, and I love every single one of you guys. I love you, Leslie. You rock.
Cherish, I cherish you. I know I say it all the time, but your warmth is a gift. Always. Every single time, it's like cracking open a fresh little can of warmth. So, namaste to you tonight.
Namaste.
Namaste. I should get a gold chain. I've thought that for a long time. I used to have one. I used to have a gold chain. Back when I was on top of the world, in a way, and it's, you know, back when I was successful. Back before I lost everything. I had a gold chain and 4,000 tubs. But I didn't know the value of the tub till I lost all my tubs, and then I regained a 2-tub status. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hello, Leslie. It's Fort. Hey, how are you?
Fort! God damn it, it's great to hear from you, Fort. How are you tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yes, it's quite the subject, and I'm definitely in need of help.
Definitely. So we got a man on the line looking for fashion help, guys. All hands on deck. Lord knows I got a million ideas to get you started, but you guys, not everybody's ideas are going to fit everybody else on their journey. Everybody's sojourn, as it goes to one place, it wanders very wildly to the left and right. So let's make sure we get as many ideas as possible for our moderator, Fort. Now, let's see here. Basically, do the exact opposite of what our women are suggesting to you, Fort. Tenaris. So Tenaris, the first piece of advice that I noticed from chat, I don't know if you want to follow this, but Tenaris is saying, if you got a lady in your ear telling you to do one thing, do the opposite of that. Well, how does that feel to hear? Do you find solace in the insight of women as it relates to fashion in your life?
Well, I mean, so I never really cared about fashion throughout my entire life. And then I get married, and then I'm being told, oh, that doesn't match. That doesn't match. You can't put that together. You can't wear stripes. You're too fat. And it's like, suddenly there's all these rules in my life. Whereas I used to just be a jeans and T-shirt guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
what was wrong with that?
My life has changed, Well, so look, it's probably best that I come out now. I'm English.
So we got an English guy. I'll tell you, I'll bet at least half of the chat clocked you.
Yeah, I've been hiding it well.
You have. Could never have told.
And so back home. So before I moved to the US, back home we've only got one weather, and that's just dismal and cloudy. Mm-hmm. So I could wear the same thing all year round. But now I come over here, you've got actual seasons. So now I've had to invest in shorts for the first time, and make sure I have winter wear, and it's too much,
Interesting. So would you so shorts. Let's start with shorts. That was the first thing you said, right?
Yeah.
And I would imagine the reason that came out of your subconscious mind first is because possibly it's the most distressing part of your wardrobe. Now, you having to wear shorts coming from the great land of England. Larry Picklejar sharing a perspective. Can't wait to read this. When it's really cold outside, what do you wear with your pants?
Listen, that's another point of contention. I hate to get off topic a little bit here, but my my 7-year-old has been he's been arguing with me because I've got different words for things. So I say trousers, he says pants, and he's starting to argue now with me to say, Dad, those aren't trousers, those are pants. And I'm like, no, those are pants. And I'll point to his underwear, and he's like, Dad, they're underwear? And he gets all sassy with me, and I'm like, listen, you little ninny hammer, I'll backhand you to your 4, you know? And so now it's,
Ninny
again,
hammer.
I have all these, like, yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Oh. Well, you know, now that I've come out, I feel like I can start.
Affirmation for the fellas. Just shut up for a second for it. Never stop dreaming of that reach to the tomorrow smile upon the horizon. That was for the fellas. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Hopefully that really gets you to that next level. Namaste to you.
I felt that.
Who was that? FSD Alpha. You let me know, FSD Alpha. Did that get you there? That really get you there? Because I'm guessing that it did. Okay.
But yeah.
Now,
yeah.
So listen, your son sounds terrible. Your son sounds like a terrible, not just child, but a person. And it's, you know, people are slow to admit that because it's a child's in development. We don't know. So what I'm saying is as a clinical therapist, I have a lot of experience in this. I've worked with innumerable children, and I can say pretty much without a single doubt in my mind that your son is fucking sucks.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
Yep.
So cool. So we settled that. Now let's move on to the shorts, a much more difficult topic. This short situation. So you came from sleepy old, rainy old, stinky old England, and you came here stateside, and you're looking, what do I do about shorts? Now, tell me what we're working with right now. You're in a shorts position, and what did you gravitate towards? What did you just do? Now, just talk to me.
Okay, so, well, first off, I'm, again, for someone who's never really worn shorts at all, you know, for like 30-odd years, I come over here and I'm wearing shorts, and so now I'm bearing skin that I've had covered for ages. I feel like, you know, someone who's just removed their hijab or something like that.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Interesting. So you feel sexually vulnerable.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like,
you require
look at
protection.
These pale legs.
Okay. Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
And then I see a lot of people taking it to like the next level, where the shorts are like way up there. Like, to me, I'm just like, geez, you know, you need to get some length on those things. Like, I feel like anything above the knee is just too much.
You know what?
Is that me?
I think, you know, I think you've given us a lot of information, and you have been terminated by FSD Alpha. Wow. Namaste.
Namaste.
And that was it. I was going to give some pretty solid advice, but I turn up the slut, I would say. Mish mentioned earlier, fellas, if you're looking for a Stone Monster, so bloody chuffed to hear from our English friend. Oh, that English vernacular is so fun to hear. Namaste. Now, what I was getting on another communal vision coming in very hot from Phil Z, I'm guessing Fort has worn long socks so often he has no ankle hair. None. Zero is the guess. So we got that sort of smooth, shiny leg skin is what the guess is, and I'll bet he's got some hair. The answer was a jumper. To just wear a jumper? What is it? Do you mean like, people say jumper and I don't know if they mean jumper. Do you mean like an actual jumper, like a skirt that's connected to a top that like an overall thing? A jumper? Oh, is an English sweater? Okay. No, I went to Catholic school, and the girls had to wear either a skirt or a jumper, and a jumper was a skirt with like it was connected to like straps that go over your shoulders. Well, fuck my ass. I accidentally learned something, unfortunately. Namaste. Well, guys, what I was going to say, and fellas, I'm just going to reiterate something that Mish brought up. And I think Mish was, on a very hot trail with her advice for men. She spoke specifically to, another communal vision, very exciting. Communal vision coming from FSD Alpha. Let's talk about why women need to step back and love graphic tees. Please call and talk about that. Please call and share that perspective. I'd love to hear from you, FSD. Fucking sweet dick, maybe. This is what FSD or fiddly, funny super communal vision from Not Me. Slut dude, time to show skin, be a hoe, get over it, cut your necklines low and your short, let's go. Wow, that's like a poem, Mish. Jesus, that was amazing. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie, and we already have a communal vision. Hold on one second. From Larry Picklejar. If Toaster calls, I will donate 20 subs. So, Toaster, if you're out there and you care about the program, we need to hear your voice. We need to hear your goddamn voice. Would you please just let your voice be heard? Namaste. No. Caller, welcome to the program. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
Hey, Leslie, it's Glue. Namaste.
Namaste, Glue. Wow, I really appreciate that. Mr. Defoe says, what's the consensus on wearing a little cock midriff? Cover the balls, cover the head, show some shaft. Interesting. Maybe we could get a poll going on that. I don't know if there's a mod that could get a poll going on that question, because I think that could be a pretty pertinent and honestly a pretty fun question that we could all play around with. If a mod could get that question going, that'd be great. I really appreciate that. Namaste to you. Glue, really appreciate you coming in hot, as Glue. Yeah, I cherish you.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. You're the best.
Namaste.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm a bit late to the program. I wish I had seen earlier to know what Mish is talking about.
I'll tell you in a second. Jalapeno Business with a communal vision. If you were invited to an island party with an A-list celebrity, would you go? How would you dress?
Huh.
That's for you. I'll throw that to you, Glue. If you were invited to an A-list celebrity party, would you go, and how would you dress?
Oh, sure, I would go. I live on the northwest coast, and I found myself giving out a lot of fashion advice. Like, people think I'm pretty fashionable.
Okay.
I'll just sort of give you my method or my fashion, taste, what I do. And I think that you need to find what works for you, and then buy a lot of that, but buy a lot of it in like different colors, so you can have, what time of year is it, what sort of situation is it, and sort of figure out, you got to figure out what goes together, and have some variety, but not too much. You don't want people to be like, come in with something completely different. People are like, who is this person?
Now, I think interesting. So you're talking about the sort of the classic Doug Funny situation. You know what works, you get the shit out of it, and you wear it all the goddamn time. Not only does this work in a sort of fashion sense, it also simplifies your sense of identity, so people can remember you and know who you are and what you're about. Am I getting this right?
That is absolutely correct, Leslie.
Interesting. So
you hit the nail on the head.
Really interesting. So, and tell us what works for you in this sense. Now, before we do that, we have a poll up, cock midriff. Got about 90 seconds left. Let your voice be heard. Are you pro or anti cock midriff? So, what this is as Moisty Unicorns put it, either covering the balls and the tip of the penis and just exposing the shaft of the penis. Is this sensible fashion, or is this perhaps too avant-garde? You let your voice be heard with this poll in the chat right now. Namaste. Now, when you talk about this, finding your Doug funny ensemble, what is yours personally for you, Glue?
All right, so I'll just go from bottom to top. All right, so I found one line of shoes that I have bought like a dozen different colors in, and that's the New Balance 515s retro style sneakers. You can get them in, I've got light blue, I've got gray, I've got tan with dark blue. You can find all sorts of different colors. And so then moving up from there, I go with I like the sport khakis. They're basically, khakis, but they're a little bit thinner. They got, little pocket on the side there. Not cargos, but...
Sport khakis? I've never even heard of this.
Sport khakis.
Couple seconds left. Close poll, yes or no on cock midriff. Now...
So yeah, this is... Yeah.
Keep going. No. I was going to just...
Okay. So yeah, a graphic tee. Get a bunch of different cool designs, and then either a flannel or a hoodie, and then you just coordinate all those colors together, and a beanie, don't forget that.
Don't forget.
Coordinate all these things together, you got a look.
Interesting. Okay, so you're like that guy. You're like a comic book character.
I've been told that. Yeah.
Because it sounds like, you got the beanie, you got the sports khakis, you got the consistent New Balances. There's the basic model has been cut, and you just sort of fill in the colors based on the day. And this provides you with, I would imagine this provides you with a sense of comfort. Am I wrong?
Oh yeah. Not just about myself, but having comfortable clothing.
Somebody says you dress like an asshole.
Damn.
Do you feel like an asshole?
No, but mind you, where I am, these are the people I'm having to give fashion advice to, because the thing people wear here, they wear all black all the time. They've got that black cap, and they never bend the brim. They've got the plug earrings. They got a shitload of other piercings. They got the tats and a little goatee. And it's just not, as far as I'm concerned.
Does it all look like Fred Durst?
Look. Yeah.
And they're looking for how do I stop looking? So it's like, if you're looking for an image, imagine being surrounded by 25 to 30 clones of Fred Durst, and they're all asking you how to stop looking like Fred Durst.
Right.
Okay, interesting. And then you give them. I think you need to. Yeah, if that's what you're working with, then that makes sense. You want to keep the training wheels on for someone like that.
Yeah, it's tough. I forgot to mention, it's not black pants, it's black shorts. Doesn't matter the time of the year, and I'm just like, that's ridiculous. What is? No.
Well, listen, I love that. So I think what you're sharing with us tonight, if I may try to sum it up based on how I understand it right now. What you're offering us tonight is some simple advice, pretty simple for maybe a man out there that's looking to just keep it simple. Maybe if they get too crazy with it, they're going to have a complete identity crisis, meltdown. They're going to murder their family. They're going to do unconscionable, violent, extreme things. If you put them in, let's say, a sky blue polo or shorts that are maybe that maybe have a one less pocket.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So you're just trying to keep those bumpers up for them. and make it as simple as possible. So if you do feel like, and you have been terminated, namaste. Larry Picklejar, thank you for those bits. Namaste to you, and appreciate that. And that was the community spoke. The community spoke loud and clear about that. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Toaster, please call in so that we can get 20 subs, so we can make this investment in the future of the program, the compound. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, Leslie, guess who it is?
It's Toaster. It's Toaster. How are you doing,
Toaster, a.k.a. the person whose life you destroyed again. You fucked me, Leslie.
All right, well...
You fucked me. You know what you did?
What? Thank you for the subs, Larry. Larry Picklejar, very generous of you. Thank you. And you have been terminated. Toaster. Namaste. The community spoke. Community spoke, and Leslie heard. Leslie made space for the community. Namaste. Namaste. Argemoo, it's the community. The community is a plutocracy. I don't think these are sometimes even in a community, it's not fair, and there are losers who lose. And a lot of the time, those losers will continue to lose because they have no power, be that social capital, a sense of charisma, or just weapons or money. And if you had any of those things, maybe people would leave you alone. But if someone has more than you, they're going to just steamroll you. They're going to butt fuck you. They're going to go crazy on you. And yeah, guess what? It's still called a community. Namaste. You still go to the same Jewel or the same HEB, or you go to the same McDonald's, or you go to the same laundromat connected to the Family Express, or such things as this. And losers and winners go to all these things. Doesn't make it not a community. Namaste. 708-240-8953. If Toaster would like to call back and talk to Leslie about how Leslie ruined his life, I don't. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hey, Wesley, it's Wiki.
Wiki, how are you tonight, Wiki?
I put a touch and go a couple of days ago. It's touch and go.
Touch and go. So I have a guess as to why maybe it's been touch and go, but can you talk to us, Wiki? First of all, everyone is absolutely overjoyed to hear that not only are you with us tonight, but you were actually, biologically with us, that you're not dead.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was a wild adventure. I got through it. It was touch and go for a couple hours there. I found myself not very fashionable like tonight we're talking about. I found myself in my overalls in the woods with a ball cap talking to a lot of things that I did not know what they meant. I think it cleared some things up in my wife. It was kind of weird when you're talking to the mosquito that's sucking your blood out of your belly, and you find out things about deeper yourself.
Communal vision from Mr. Defoe. Is it true that the gasoline shits are the worst shits?
Oh yeah. They are horrific. That's a whole nother murder mystery we have to look into. I think the touch and go mystery of the gasoline kind of gave me a queer perspective on this wife and what it's all about.
Interesting. So it sort of hit a reset button on you. So this gasoline drinking, and those of you that don't know what he's talking about, the other night we had an exploration dedicating to the health benefits of sipping on gasoline. There was a absolutely groundbreaking study that came out of Pepperdine University just this past month that showed that not only drinking gasoline was it not bad for you, but it actually has a whole host of health benefits. And right now we're discussing that with Wiki because he how much gasoline did you drink the other night?
I got those 2 full sips, and the 2 full sips was enough to send me on a experiential journey. I was exploring. I was really exploring. It was all about the south wind, about the waves I was seeing, and certain things were talking to me that normally don't speak. So,
wonderful.
We had pretty good conversations. It was something different.
Okay, interesting. So you stayed open to the suffering and you allowed the suffering to be exactly what it was, suffering, and what you found was a whole host of benefits and tools having kind of shaken loose from the old peach tree.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
It makes the apples come fall off a tree.
Wiki, let me ask you a question. You're talking about having drank a solid amount of gasoline in a night, and I want to get into these things you're saying, but I got to ask: is your hair thicker today?
It feels a little bit thicker, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's flowing down. It feels a little bit thicker. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
It's kind of thick. And not to be gross out the legs, but a little thicker in the genitalia area as well.
So your cock is thicker.
Yeah, they felt a little bit thicker. It felt thicker that night for sure.
Interesting. Okay, and we have a communal vision coming in from Jessica Risker. Jessica asks, Wiki, who are you wearing?
I'm wearing me, honestly. I have on a corduroy jacket with a white shirt. I'm wearing sort of a brown trouser with a combat boot. And then not quite waist up. I guess I kind of walk and wowie a little bit. And the thing I've noticed is women like men to look like lions in a really nice suit. They want you to be wild everywhere else, but they want you to be trapped in some kind of fancy suit.
So they want you to express a wild nature and a communal vision coming in from Mr. Defo. Wiki, I picture you in a seersucker suit. You fuck with that?
I probably would fuck with that. I fuck with all kinds of style. I mean, to be honest with you, when I went for a brief time, I went to college. I was going to look into be a lawyer assistant, and they had a course about fashion. I guess you had to be fashionable in your courtroom. And I know a little bit about the twins that went over the centuries. I had to do a whole report on fashion twins. I do know about that, funny enough.
Interesting. Fashion twins. Tell us a little about fashion twins.
Well, you could go back to the 1920s. It's post-war, like optimism. The jazz music was kinking up. Hollywood. I mean, men were dressing to the nines. It was all about bow ties and them funky hats, the funky hat time.
Interesting. So, and coming out of that war as victors, World War I, going to the speakeasies to listen to listening to the jazz music.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to and dancing and expressing yourself through fashion. So if you had to take male fashion and sharpen it up, make it all really smarten it up, as they used to say back in the day, you would take it back to post World War I, like swing era.
I don't know if I would go fully swing era. The swing era was probably more. I think the swing era was probably 19. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was. I know that men in the 1930s wasn't very happy. They were ivy caps and zoo suits were the best they could do because there was a depression right then. That was the depression.
So we're talking about 1920s, maybe. Before, big bands fully hit, during the 30s and maybe even the 40s.
Yeah, 1940 was pretty weird too. It was a pretty weird time.
Weird time.
So, it was real colorful.
But certainly charged us up for the 50s.
Oh, the 50s were all about rebellion. The kids made up a whole new, the Guisa fashion were coming into play in the 1950s. You know, the Guisas.
Mm-hmm. The Guisas.
Yeah, the Guisas.
So let's.
Yeah, that was.
Listen, if you're dressed very sensibly and casually in your home right now. You're in your home right now, Wiki. Communal vision coming in from Mr. Defo. Wiki, you ever wear an eye patch just so you don't lose your night vision?
That would be really cool to just look like patch
thing?
for a little bit. Maybe I could do that on stage or something.
Is that a thing?
Look, that's kind of cool. Most guys with patches, you don't want to fuck with them.
No, absolutely not.
They've been through some shit, you know.
Absolutely, you do not want to. If I had to pick a fight, I don't know. Like if some guy just stared me down out of one eye. Like just didn't blink, looked right at me, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't try to. I would probably call it off. I'd call off the attempt.
Yeah. I mean, it's eye contact with another male is either a signal to let's go or I don't. You're below me. It's either eye contact is either we're gonna get it on.
Mm-hmm.
And not in the sexual way. It's more of like a, hey, you push me, I push you. I stare 40 minutes at somebody, and we can walk a whoa. But sometimes the bigger guys, I know I'm gonna get whoop on, so I just kind of give them the look like, you ain't worth it, bro. I got whoa. I got walking whoa. See you later, chump. You ain't in my peg weight. And really, I'm playing chess when they're really wanting to play checkers.
Absolutely, you're a chess kind of guy. Wiki, let me ask you something before we move on tonight. I want to know what you wear on stage. Now, I'm surprised no one's asked you that before, but a man of the stage such as yourself certainly dials in the vibe when they have to perform. And music, for those of you that don't know, Wiki is an extremely accomplished composer, band leader, performer, producer, etc., etc. But when you're on stage, Wiki, and you need to turn on the vibe and communicate an entire universe, how do you do it? What do you choose to wear?
Well, it's usually sort of like a muscle shirt, a little bit. Usually some kind of cool print, some band I like or something like that. And maybe I'll wear a ball cap, and maybe I'll go with like some combat boots, and maybe some jeans, something of that nature. Because people expect when they come to a rock show, you better have some jeans on. And that's not my normal wear, but I know on stage you got to be a bit more flamboyant. You gotta have that flamboyant.
Exactly. That's why I was asking. So we're looking at some boots, some real heavy-duty boots. We're looking at some jeans, the blue jeans of a degenerate. And then what up top? Can you repeat that for me?
Yeah, maybe like a muscle shirt with maybe some kind of cool print or band you like, with maybe a little bit of maybe a jean jacket, or go with a weather jacket or some tie. I think that would be recommended. I mean, that's what my manager said I gotta wear. If it was me, I would probably wear just a loose shirt and maybe a corduroy jacket and swing the khakis. And I do like the boots, so I probably still wear the combat boots.
And how tight are the jeans?
It depends on how I'm feeling that day.
How?
I do have to make a little extra room for the bonus strap, so it's usually a problem.
So, and we're talking about when you get erect while you're performing.
It's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of times. I have a problem with that.
And so you start making love in your mind with music, and you get fully erect, penis completely engorged with blood, and then from that point, would you say, sometimes if you wear too tight of jeans, is it obvious that you're erect? Is that part of the show, or is this just kind of a part of the job?
Well, sometimes the tip might come out a little bit, so you have to kind of push and shove. It's a push and shove job. You got to wear high banded jeans if you got that problem with the tip
Maybe a big
poke
belt
out.
buckle
You
too.
want to embarrass yourself in front of a show.
No, absolutely. It's wonderful to hear this insight from a musical and sexual icon as yourself, Wiki. Now, listen. I want to thank you for giving so much to us tonight. I was looking forward. I was hoping you'd make the time to call tonight. You've given us a lot as far as fashion goes, a lot of fashion to think about, because Lord knows your compass points true north. You are a credible, substantive person who doesn't make decisions flippantly. So whatever you had to say tonight, I knew was going to really impact the discourse this evening.
Oh, that's too kind. I'm just a simple man.
Exactly.
I know what my pleasures are and what my pleasures aren't. I know where I should push and where I should pull and where I should just jump away.
Now, listen,
Sometimes you gotta jump away.
I gotta ask before you go though. What is? It's already coming up in the chat. I think you know where I'm going with this, but of course, the chat is desperate for another Wiki Wiva song. Now, of course, listen, if you're not feeling it one of these nights, if you don't have a song on deck, no pressure. But of course, I must ask.
Of course I could do a song. I love my community is one of those things that, it's I just love my community. I mean, it's one of those things that I found and I've been engrossed in and embossed in, and next thing you know, before you know it, you make fast friends. And when you're an explorer, hey, anything goes. For my community, I would do whatever they need me to do. If they want a song from me, I'll pump a song out. And I actually did. I think I broke a mental cage. So I wrote a song after I came off my white trip called Mental Cage that I was broken into. And I think I broke out of the mental cage. And they said, Wiki, you got to quit being so soft. You got to get hardcore again with the rock and the roll. You're trying to do the rock and roll.
I love that. Okay, listen, I could listen to you talk all day about your music, but I don't want to get in your way. Listen, go ahead whenever you're ready to kick us off. I went ahead and paused the music on my end, so whenever you're ready, Wiki.
For sure, Guru. This one called Mental Cage, and it's a pretty good one. I think it's gonna be a great song. It goes walk 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 walk. Wipe me up. You better be afraid. These four walls are my friends. Stand me up. You best run away. You know I'm breaking free again. Pull me down. It will be safer for you. You know I'll hear you talking your shit again. Break it up. 'Cause I'm coming for you. Once these chains fall off, you know what I do. The mental cage can't walk me down. Too much of me to go around. Mental cage just a buffer for you. 'Cause you know I can't hold it down. Mental cage. And that's the first verse of Mental Cage.
Wow. Wiki Wiva with another absolute immediate classic in our hearts and minds. Namaste to you for that gorgeous gift. Guys, can we please get some excitement in the chat for that? An amazing performance of a classic, an instant classic song, as far as I'm concerned. An instant classic song.
That's too kind. That was
too
off
much.
the gas and weed boom.
It's too much. You give too much, and we don't deserve you, Wiki. We don't deserve you, but I celebrate you tonight. I celebrate you, and I cherish your gifts.
Namaste. I love you, Wesley. I love the Guru. I love the chat. We're gonna keep this thing till we get a compound. Rock and roll all night, people.
Namaste to you, Wiki. Bless you. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Wow, what a gift. What an absolute gift. Guys, I need to piss so bad. I need to piss. Namaste to you. Allow this moment as we enter this little piss break. Reset your focus. We're talking about male fashion tonight. You may want to talk about other things. Don't do that. We're talking about male fashion. We need help. We need ideas. We need brainstorming. We need inspiration. We need execution. Namaste. I'll be right back. Namaste and welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unleash and unlock the power within, the true power, the absolute power that you have spent your entire life. Honestly, let's be honest, you've been afraid of it. You've been afraid of becoming that which you were meant to become. And that's why you are attracted to here. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Toaster.
Toaster, you're calling back. I'm so glad to hear from you again. You started off spicy. I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm excited to hear what you got to say. Started off spicy.
Well, let me tell you right off the bat, you're on thin ice right now.
I'm on thin ice. The guru is on thin ice. Okay.
So, yeah, do you remember what you told me to do last time we called?
Yeah, I wanted you to take a day.
Yeah, you wanted me to cancel picnic day with my hot GF and take a day to myself. And I was worried that she wouldn't want to do that. And sure enough, she was not happy with that idea.
Okay, so just to clear this up, I want to bring everybody on the same page about what it is that you're talking about, okay? Because we have some new people in the chat right now, certainly some new explorers, ecstatic about the program and excited to watch it work, but then they hear you call right now, and they're wondering what exactly is going on. So I'm going to bring them up to speed. Now, here we have a longtime explorer, Toaster. Now, Toaster has had a lot of ups and downs since he's been with us, mostly downs, mostly very severe downs, and then kind of stays down in terms of trajectory of life and quality of life. Namaste. So the other day, he was telling me about his relationship troubles. I'm not going to get into the who and what, okay, Toaster? But relationship troubles, I told him to take a day, make some space for himself, and reschedule. I did not say cancel. I said reschedule the picnic day. Namaste. Thank you for that gifted sub, Stony. Stony Baloney hitting us with that gifted sub. 13th Jungle. You enjoy that, 13th Jungle. You enjoy that, the tools and benefits therein within the program. Now, so Toaster, I said to take one day so you could think about stuff and reschedule picnic day. And then tell us how she reacted.
So I told her what you told me to tell her, and to say that I need a day to think to myself, to think about stuff.
Right.
And she was like, well, that can't be tomorrow because tomorrow's picnic day, so pick a different day to do that. And I said, it has to be tomorrow. And she basically said, it can't be tomorrow because tomorrow's picnic day. More or less, that was the point of what she was trying to communicate with me. It was a little bit more extreme than that. But I don't want to smear her live on Twitch. But basically, the message that she was giving me was that we cannot reschedule. But you told me to stay strong and stick to it. So I said we have to reschedule, and she was basically furious with me. But she ended up. She ended up kind of like, she was furious about it, and she hung up on me, and then here's the thing, and then so like that sucks, and then on tomorrow, on the day of the picnic day, I did try to just Sunday thinking and meditating and stuff like you told me to, and I made a lot of progress with myself. I made a lot of progress. I think.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on one second. We can't hear you behind the music because there's an audio problem on my end.
Oh boy.
One moment. I don't know why. This hasn't happened in a long time. I thought I fixed it. Stone Monster hitting us with a communal vision, though, in the meantime. I imagine Toaster walking around the park with his shoulders slumped over while he mumbles to himself. Is this accurate?
I do enjoy my walks. I like to watch the crows. I feed them all types of foods, and I like the
Okay,
feed them and stuff.
so listen. You rescheduled picnic day. She got verbally, it sounds like verbally abusive with you, and
Well, I don't want to paint her in that light, but she
Why?
was very aggressive. I don't know. I don't want word to get back to her or anything.
right, listen, Toaster, you're afraid of her.
Gorilda, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I love you. And
Stop,
I
stop.
think we can go back to the way it was.
Listen, stop,
Hello, can
stop.
You hear me? Is everything okay? Is everything back to normal?
Are you talking to me or your girlfriend?
I'm talking to you. Is the audio okay?
No, it's not. Well, it's fine. They can hear you when there's no background noise. Let's be clear. Has this acorn made you nut? No, Defo, they're waiting till marriage.
Stop with the acorn jokes. It's not funny. It's not funny. She hates that shit. You know how much I have to hear about that?
Communal vision coming from Stone Monster. Toaster needs to find a new nut. Capital N.
Jesus Christ. No more acorn jokes. I have to hear it from her every time. Every time there's an acorn joke, it's never the end of it.
Gabby, also sharing a communal vision. Gabby says, does Gorelda care what Toaster wears?
Gorilda.
Gorelda.
Gorilda. Gorilda. Gorlehdahe. It's not that hard. And Gorilda.
Debo is watching. Debo. DJ Dion or my friend Debo? Debo, DB,
Okay.
I forgot his username.
Look, I need to fix this.
Is your girlfriend, she sounds like a tough one to crack. Some from Jessica Risker.
I'm not kidding with that.
And then another one from Mr. Defo. Is your girlfriend fashionable? Who is she wearing?
She is fashionable.
She's a fucking acorn.
She wears a hat.
She's an acorn. Listen, I'm not doing you any favors by beating around the bush right now. She's a fucking acorn. She doesn't wear any clothes.
No, she does wear clothes.
No, she does not.
Well, okay, we like do this thing together where I make her little tiny clothes and like she tells me what she wants me to make, and then we kind of make it together. And it's kind of like an activity we do. She says I'm really bad at it and I suck at it.
Sorry to be fast, he says. That was Debo. That was Debo. Now is Debo... Are you trying... DJ Dion of Chicago House, R.I.P. Also goes by Debo, and I also have a friend by the name of DBGB, or double penetration bruiser, DBBB. I don't know if we're talking about that guy.
Leslie, we need to fix this. We need to fix this. She's breaking up with me, I think. I didn't even finish my story. Okay, so that's the worst part.
For
Okay,
fuck's sake,
and
finish.
that's
Okay, go. Finish.
Because so I did the meditation day. She was furious with me, and then she hung up on me, and then I went through with the meditation day, and despite how like heartbroken and nervous I was about our future relationship, I made a lot of progress on my meditation day, and it was really painful and hard. And like, this is the part that's like killing me. Like, so like I'm doing the meditation. And like, I take like a 10-minute break because I'm exhausted from meditating, right? I take a 10-minute break, and I crack out a game of Brotato, play a little video game break, just a little video game break, just to like reset my mind and calm me down. So like I play a little bit of Brotato. I got a good run in, a good D5 run in on Wizard.
Toaster, oh my God.
And what?
Can you get to the fucking point?
This is the worst part. So like, I'm playing my little Brotato epic D5 run on Wizard, and she shows up. She shows up when I'm playing the video game, and she's like, "Oh my God, you just wanted to take the picnic day off just to play video games?" And she storms off, and she is fucking pissed. And I don't know what to do. And I think it's over. And I think you've ruined everything for me, Leslie.
Toaster, we didn't ruin shit. We gave you a day to yourself. Namaste for that gifted sub. Thank you so much, Stone. Really appreciate that. Now, listen. Thank you, Stone, so much for that gifted sub. Namaste. And Kelly, you enjoy that gifted sub. Bless you. Stone Monster gifting another sub to Dankman420. Now, Dankman, you enjoy that, and Stony Baloney, thank you so much. I really appreciate that more than you could know. I appreciate that so much. Investing as a means of progress. Namaste to you. Namaste. Stone gifting another sub to Vreebot. Vreebot, you enjoy those benefits and tools. And Stone Monster, thank you so much for that subscription. Listen, Toaster, I am just going to... You trust me, right?
I don't know about it anymore because you're like ruining my life over and over again.
Listen, dude, I'm going to make this real fast. I'm going to ask you one question about male fashion because you told a really inexhaustible story, like a really just unending. It was like being trapped, being buried alive, that story.
I just want. How do I get this? How do I get back with her? How do I get back together?
Listen, this is what happened. You took a day to yourself. She showed up because she didn't want to give you a day to yourself, and then because you had a day to yourself, she got mad at you.
I know she was testing me. She was like, she does that, and I understand why she does that.
People shouldn't test each other. Toaster, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Acorns can't talk, okay? And anyway, let's talk about male fashion. What kind of clothes does she make you wear?
She's very like, I don't want to say like controlling, but she's like very I don't know what the right word is.
Tell me the clothes. I don't give a fuck about her. Tell me what clothes.
Well, basically, I had to pretty much reshape my entire wardrobe because what I was doing before wasn't really doing the trick. And right now, I wear a lot of the skinny jeans, and the little sleeveless shirt things.
I see Toaster wearing parachute pants from Stone Monster. Well, listen, good stuff. Thanks so much, Toaster. Appreciate you. Have a good night. All right, let's get.
Well, how do I get her back?
Listen, you didn't do anything wrong.
Girl, if you're listening, I'm sorry, and we can get back together. We can do picnic day.
Yep. Oh, okay, you've been terminated. Oh no. Fucking goddamn! Wow. listen, I know I'm a spiritual guru, and it's just you're looking for a tough nut to crack, and we have a psychic emergency coming in that's going to destroy our lives, ruin our lives. One. All right, there we go. Okay, caller. Well, let's get a psych. I got to repeat someone's psychic emergency real fast. I have no idea what it is about PNAS that fucking hacks my mainframe every single time. Caller, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm gonna do a psychic emergency, and then I'm gonna ask you some questions about male fashion. Is that all right?
Male fashion.
And this is from Mr. Defo.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Mr. _QC to issue a psychic emergency. We're in a serious codependent vortex. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
It would be codependent if it wasn't a literal acorn, is the problem. So, I mean, I guess we can be nice and call it a codependent vortex, but they'd be giving agency to an acorn, which I don't think is doing our brother Toaster any good at all. Caller, thank you for your patience. How you doing tonight?
Doing really good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastically. It's great to hear. What's something we can call you tonight?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for calling Leslie Tanner. This is Leslie Tanner. How can I help you?
Well, I am Leslie Tanner, and you are someone else that is separate from me. So,
yes, I am Leslie Tanner.
What's your name?
That is correct. I am Leslie Tanner.
No, I am Leslie Tanner. I am a man. I am Leslie Tanner, and you are a man, and you are someone else.
I am a man. How did you know?
And what is your name?
Yes, my name is Leslie Tanner. Thank you for calling, Leslie Tanner.
No, you called me. You called me.
I'm sorry?
You called me.
Sir, we don't take crazy people on the show.
Well, that's how I know you're not Leslie Tanner, because the vast majority of this community is very seriously and profoundly mentally ill. And just shut up for a second. Affirmation for ladies. Listen, you can be fucking insane and go for it. Let's do that again. Let's do another affirmation for communal vision first, though. Stranger danger. Somebody's afraid of you. Somebody is afraid of you, caller. And real quick, before we listen to you talk, This is Namaste to you, Zaylel, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unleash and unlock the power within. Namaste to you and welcome home. Welcome to the final journey of your final program. Namaste. And this is an affirmation for the ladies. Listen. You've got to cut your toes off. You're welcome.
That's true. That's true.
So, go ahead and, what's your name?
Yeah, my name's Leslie Tanner. I did hear you say something, though, just a second ago. You said this was something about a final trip, some kind of final destination.
Final journey.
As a psychic visionary, I do have to warn you, we take suicide very seriously here.
No one's talking about that.
Well, you just said that.
I literally did not say that word.
I'm sorry?
I literally did not say that word. I think you should have your hearing checked.
Well, let me start out. Can I get a name from you?
My name is Leslie, and you called the Explorations program. Communal Vision from Oh Sharky. Hey, Flat Man, how many animals can fit into a pair of pantyhose, 2 calves, an ass, a beaver, a shitload of hares, 1 camel toe, and a fish no one can find? Thank you so much, Oh Sharky. Bless you.
That's funny. It's almost like a Noah's Ark situation.
Almost. Now we're getting somewhere. So what's your name?
It's Leslie.
No, it's not.
My name's not Leslie?
Your name is not Leslie.
Well, people question it because it's a female name generally, but it's actually a male's name too. It's actually my name.
I know that because it's my name.
You know what?
Everything that you're saying.
That is my name?
Okay, if you're Leslie Tanner, then what martial art did you both create, found a studio for, and you are an absolute ultimate world authority on? Martial art.
Well, I'm a fan of the martial arts. I'll tell you that much. But I did not create one. That would be spiritually unsound.
You're a fucking fraud. Is what you are. Got his ass. Got his ass. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Got his ass. You step into the dojo with Leslie, you better be prepared. All right? The mind is my dojo as well as dojos. I would say I'm in a dojo. I'm in like a double dojo because my mind is the dojo, but also the dojo is a dojo, and I'm sort of in a double dojo situation. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, this is Howard.
Howard, how you doing tonight, Howard?
Pretty good. I'm all right.
Wonderful. And is this your first time calling the program, Howard?
Yeah, I found you about 5 seconds ago.
I love that. How'd you find us over here?
I'm scrolling around from lowest to highest viewer ratings on Twitch.
There's probably about 70 or 80,000 people watching, so it's probably pretty close to the top of the list.
Just about.
Wonderful. Wonderful. The program is working because the program works. Now, Howard, 5 seconds ago, what are your first impressions about making a kind of a crash landing here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner?
Can you rephrase the question, Leslie? I'm sorry.
Absolutely, I'd love to. Now, what would you say are your first impressions after sort of crash landing here at Explorations?
It's pretty great. It's pretty good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And
a lot of good.
So listen, I'm gonna throw you right into the deep end, okay, bud? Is that all right with you?
Toss me in.
Toss you in. Toss you in. Here you go. So listen, tonight our theme is male fashion. We're discussing male fashion. And I want to pick at your mind a little bit. How important is fashion to you?
I'd say it's pretty important to my day-to-day life. I would consider myself an expert.
An expert. Now, I'll give you a pass because you're new here, but experts is you'll come to learn that we don't look very positively upon experts. But I'm gonna, I know what you meant. You consider yourself like a sort of authority on fashion. You really know your stuff.
Second evaluation, I would say little to no experience.
Oh, well, that's all right. I mean, we can, Mozart, wrote symphonies at the age of like fucking 5 years old.
That's very true, Leslie.
Maybe you're a Mozart. Of cool pants, right?
I would consider that a fair assessment, yeah.
Fucking sick. Okay, so let's dive in. What are you wearing right now?
Well, I got some khakis.
Okay.
First of all,
solid.
I'm wearing some. They're rolled up to my ankles.
Letting them breathe, letting the dogs breathe.
For in case there's high tides around my neighborhood.
Okay. Is there potential flooding coming?
No, I haven't heard anything. No.
Okay.
Got Crocs.
Crocs. Okay, Crocs. Excellent. And what color are your Crocs?
One's blue and one's purple.
One's blue, one's purple. So we got two-tone Crocs. Now, do you own a pair of each of those colors, or did you somehow just kind of mismatch them for some fun?
I'm a dumpster diver by trade.
Dumpster diver by trade. This is your trade.
Yeah, I go to pawn shops and I try to find a good catch.
Ooh, nice. So, what was the last good catch you found?
I found a dead rat.
And how much did that go for?
Oh, I didn't sell it. I just put it in my box where I keep my most favorite findings.
Okay, interesting. And how many of these? So, what do you like about this dead rat that you found?
It had a good smell, had a good color, good tone, good size, just all around. I looked it up in the rat dictionary, and it was a solid 7 out of 10.
Capaschetti, namaste to you. Welcome. Well, listen, I don't know. You can't take those to the pawn shop. I was referring to like something high value that you may have found and sold.
Found a toaster once, still had a Pop-Tart, half a Pop-Tart, one of the poppers.
Okay, did you sell that to the pawn shop?
Ate the Pop-Tart, sold the toaster, got a solid $1.57.
You are not good at this, are you?
Oh, it's a living.
You made it. Okay, how long ago did you sell that toaster?
That was 2.5 years ago.
And have you sold anything since?
No.
Okay, so you're not good at this. This is something that you're not talented. You're not a Mozart at this. You may be a Mozart of pants that are cool, but certainly not a Mozart of dumpster diving and selling these things.
I'm not a fan of labels.
I mean, it's not a label. You can do whatever you want with it. You can call it whatever you want, but you're not good.
Got me there.
Yeah, untalented.
I would say, yeah.
Yep. Pretty, just kind of unremarkable. Maybe remarkably bad, even.
Some might say.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so, and what are you wearing up top?
Got a tank top.
Okay.
All right, Leslie, it was good talking to you.
All right, Howard, have a good one. Namaste.
I love you, bye.
Love you. Wonderful. Wonderful. I think we could really turn him around with the program. He just has to invest. He's got to put himself into it. The program could make him talented. Don't give up. Sona, I was just thinking about that myself. I was just thinking a way we could turn his life around. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Sally Tsunami.
Sally, how are you tonight?
Pretty good. I'm not as hot as those other callers, man. Were those guys wearing, like, too many layers or something? They were like, Toaster was overheating, the guy after him. Like,
Overheating
what are these guys doing?
accurate. Is an accurate way to describe that. I think they were both kind of really, just really. They were all over the place, right? It sounded like their brain was cooking.
They got, like, a tank top on, and then, like, a shirt on top of that, and then, like, a jacket on that, and then, like, a double jacket, and then, like, a hat. It's like they're sweating themselves out in their own personal sauna.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
You know, why? That's the question I asked.
Man, why do you guys get so freaking hot with your layers?
I don't even have any idea. Because it sounds like this dumpster diver, can I be honest with you? And I'm good at clocking this sort of thing because I am a legally licensed mental health professional. These guys are fucking, like, very mentally ill, and I don't mean that in, like, a chill way, like a positive identifier.
Like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need meds. And it's probably not going to be enough.
You think they've tried wearing sunglasses at night?
I mean, it would up their cool factor, that's for sure, as far as fashion goes. If I could even get a goddamn word about fashion in with either of them, you know?
You bet Acorn was wearing the hat. That was as far as fashion got with Toaster.
Yeah, the Acorn wearing a hat, and then talking about wearing skinny jeans right at the end, but it took like an hour. It was like a journey into Mordor.
Skinny jeans?
Huh?
That's what happened? He's wearing skinny jeans?
He said right at the end that his girlfriend, the Acorn, is making him wear skinny jeans. Yeah.
Oh, there's the problem. He's got no room to breathe.
Yup. I mean,
you gotta wear men.
Uh-huh.
Men, I think guys wearing oversized, clothes. That's nice. It's nice for us as the ladies. We get to do a little stealing on that end,
Oversized clothes. So if you had to give namaste, manos, namaste to you, and welcome to Explorations. Now you're saying what I hear you say when I hear you talk. What I hear you saying is that when you prefer when a fella, a sir, wears oversized clothing for you, so then you can take it, wear it, and maybe do you feel small in their oversized clothes?
Yeah, with the big sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Got big sleeves when I wear take a good hoodie from a good guy.
Yeah, so you get inside the hoodie of a good guy and you feel like a little critter, like a little possum that found its way into a hoodie.
Like a little woodland creature, like warm.
Yes, it makes you feel small.
Yeah, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel small and good.
It makes you feel good to feel small.
I'm not going to walk that far down that road, but yeah.
Like the wind could just pick you up and send you off.
Just sweep me away.
Sweep you away, and you disappear. Powerlessly.
Bye.
That's what would happen. That's what you see happening. There's a goal you have. And Stone Monster says, I love this girl. She wants to be dominated, says Stone Monster. Now, well, first of all, I'm going to throw that to you, caller. Is this accurate? Is this an accurate assessment?
It was clothes, yeah, just pile clothes on top of me.
Pile of clothes, just being absolutely smashed with one of those big old bricks of used
clean
t-shirts.
Laundry, when you get a pile of clean laundry and you don't want to do it, just keep piling them on top of me.
Right. So, I think we all are looking for a balance. This is all a balance that we all have to strike within ourselves and the world around us. This desire to exist. There's a desire for agency and control and power. But then there's also desire to be utterly powerless and completely annihilated. Yeah, 1 second. I have to pause the sounds because my audio did something weird again, and I don't understand it. 1 second. Oh, there, it's back. Okay, go ahead. go ahead and speak to this fella.
The graphic that you have tonight with men's fashion, with you got that like greaser guy sitting there.
That cool guy.
Yeah. I don't like that he's not wearing socks with his shoes. Disgusting.
Ooh, okay. So you're a socks gal. Do you wear socks without shoes?
No, I don't do that. I'll wear sandals. I'll go barefoot. But if I have shoes on, I need socks. I need everyone to be wearing socks with their shoes.
Okay, interesting. And then talk to me about, did you ever go through a period of, wow, yeah, there he is, cuffed blue jeans, which are for degenerates and poor and the illiterate, but then these black leather shoes with no socks, which are going to stink to high heck.
Yeah, he's greasy on his hair, then he's like sweaty in his feet. It's just not good for men. It's not good for men. It's not good for me to see that on men.
So what I hear you saying is that you want it to smell better than bad, and you don't want any extra grease. A little bit of grease is fine, but we don't need extra grease on the situation.
A little, yeah, like a natural amount of grease, but you're just increasing it with no socks, and it's no good.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm so glad that you called in. You know what? It is a breath of fresh air. I feel as if I took a sip of cold spring water, and it is rejuvenating me to my core to just listen to you put sentences together, coherent goddamn sentences together.
Well, yeah, thank you for dressing sharp and trying to help your community do the same.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for the direct insight. You know, you stepped up to the plate, unlike the past two callers who couldn't find their ass with both hands. They're kind of just sputtering out these sort of half thoughts and little sentence fragments. But you step up to the plate. You have a coherent, sense of self and time, and you put these words together, and really, truly, a nice little. It's like drinking a nice little spritzer, and I appreciate the spritzer-like energy of you this evening.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, Sally. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Go Red Sox.
Go Red Sox. Boston, the worst place on earth. But namaste to the Red Sox, I suppose.
No, the actual Red Sox, not the team. Leslie, dear God.
Red, so the color, like, you want people to be wearing socks that are the color red.
No, I just think that they're good that they're out there.
Okay, so you're just a general
Red Sox
fan. You're thankful. You're just kind of saying, giving it up, praises up to
namaste.
The concept of Red Sox. Namaste, Sally. Bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wonderful to speak coherently to another person. I know we attract a lot of the mentally ill. I would imagine most of you here are mentally ill, and it is a treat to have you. Sometimes it's exhausting to talk to you, and you can't just act normal for 5 goddamn seconds. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
I'm Sean.
Sean, welcome to the program. Sean, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you? I'm
on cloud 9. You know, sometimes I get so good I say I'm on cloud 9/11, by which I mean 9/11, being bad, 3,000 lives lost, and it's sort of the opposite of that. Imagine 3,000 lives lost, but if that was good, like if it was good, that does this make sense?
No.
Well, let's get going. We're talking about male fashion tonight. Sean, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing pajamas and a t-shirt.
PJs. What's the pattern on your pants?
There's gingerbread men and Christmas cookies.
Gingerbread men, Christmas cookies, out of season pajama pants. So those are all around the year pajama pants? Are you passionate about Christmas?
I just find them and I wear them.
Find them, wear them. Simple guy. I love it. Now, are you as simple when you're not just kind of casually lazing about the home? Do you dress up? Do you smarten up when you head out on a night on the town?
Yeah, I put on a pair of jeans and a hoodie.
Ah, wow, jeans. Now, jeans. I've been saying this all night, and maybe I'd love to get your feedback on this thought. Stone Monster says, "Happy holidays, caller." So say happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays.
I love that. You know, it's so hot outside, but somebody's saying Merry Christmas. There's something about the contrast of that that's so funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, I have this working theory. I felt this way since I was a boy that blue jeans are for the degenerates, for the poor, for the illiterate. Now, do you hold this opinion, or do you think that blue jeans are still some sort of sign of rebellion?
Are you allowed to say that?
I did.
Huh? I mean, jeans are very comfortable to wear, and anybody can wear them, you know?
Jeans are comfortable and anyone can wear them. So that's your working theory for blue jeans and denim in general,
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
I guess we're just going to have to agree to disagree on that. Now, male fashion, do you see in general, would you say fashion is important to you?
Yeah. I like to, look presentable.
Okay. Looking presentable is would you say that's your definition of fashion, just being presentable?
I would say that's a good definition.
I think it's a fantastic definition, Sean. I think I love that. I think I love how simple it is, how direct it is.
Yeah.
Simple and universal. I think a lot of people would also understand what you mean by that.
I agree.
So listen, you had to smarten up for a night on the town, and maybe you want to bring that bar maybe just a little bit above blue jeans and a hoodie. What is Sean wearing out on the town? Are you going to a club?
Probably put on some khakis.
Ooh, khakis.
A collared shirt.
Pleats or no?
Huh?
Would you wear pleats or no?
What do you mean?
Like pleats on your pants, like pleated pants?
I do not know.
Okay, so like there's the flat front pants where the fabric, it kind of just goes like right into the waistband of piece of the fabric of your pants, but then the pleats are like these little, they take the fabric and they fold it a little bit before they sew it to the waistband, so then it like gives you a little bit of extra room in the crotch.
Oh, I'll probably wear those ones then.
So you like to leave some breathing room downstairs.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. And how uncomfortable is it to not have that breathing room, would you say?
Very uncomfortable. Very tight.
Listen, fellas, if you need the breathing room, absolutely let the breathing room breathe. You need to let especially if you have a penis and balls, and Sean, I don't mean to put words in your mouth, but just in general, if you have a penis and balls and it's getting very warm in your pants, maybe try pleated pants. I'm gonna do another male affirmation for men. This one's specifically for men. Is that all right with you, Sean?
That's all right with me.
Okay. Well, this is for the fellas. Listen, if you have a penis and a scrotum, it's going to get hot. It's going to get damp. What I need you to do is get some pleated pants. It'll absolutely change your life. Namaste. Now, I wouldn't say namaste. Namaste. Now, let's say I'm going to play. Are you dating out there, Sean? Are you a dater? Are you smooching on anybody?
Soon. I'm going to college soon. Hopefully I can get out there more.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Can we get some cheers in the chat for Sean right now, entering a new era? Maybe getting some smooches in. I love that. Love that energy for you. I love that excitement for you. Now. Let's say devil's advocate, right? You value comfort. You got a very solid definition of fashion for yourself. Now, let's say you're looking at a cutie right across the room, and you're thinking, I might have a chance. I might have a chance at reeling this in. Now, let's say they walk up to you, right? You're getting nervous, trying to think about what you're going to say. And somehow within the first couple sentences exchanged, they say something disparaging about pleated pants. Now, what does Sean do in that instance? Do you act like you don't think what you think? You act like you don't have a working definition, that, you know, a principle, and just so that you can potentially, you know, kiss and bust? Namaste to FSD Alpha. Pleats the cleavage of the khaki world, says FSD Alpha. The cleavage of the khaki world. And I think that's a really interesting way to think about it. Now, Sean, go ahead. I'm going to put you in that position. If somebody walks up to you, what do? Do you sacrifice your principle for the chance of just a little bit of human contact, or do you dig your heels in and you say, you know what, fuck you, I enjoy pleated pants?
You know, whatever it takes to
18-year-old.
get laid, you know, namaste.
What was that?
Whatever it takes to get laid, I'd probably just sacrifice my definition.
So
I'll stand up for myself.
So if they came in and just like, I'm putting you in pants that are unpleated, no pleats for you ever again, Sean. You're my cock slave.
Exactly.
You'd become a cock. My dude. Nice, wonderful, Sean. Listen, I feel like you're perfect for this program. And did you just find us for the first time tonight?
Yes, I did.
Well, you fit like a hand in a goddamn glove, Sean. It's wonderful to have you here, and I want to thank you for your generosity and your warmth. And before you go, we have a communal vision coming in from Mr. Defo. Caller, is this a one night stand scenario? Or are you keeping the pleats off after night one? Yeah. So would you? I think we answered that question, Defo. He said literally he would become a cock slave.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we answered that question. Well, listen, Sean, it's been great to have you on board. Your energy's great here. I just have one request. You know, don't be a stranger, all right? Next time you see a theme that's kind of it's getting in your ear, I want you to call us up and give us a little bit of your insight. And he hung up. You know what? Fuck. Okay, I hope you get lost. I hope you have cognitive damage and get lost. How about that? I hope you get confused at the library and you fall asleep behind the archives and get dehydrated. And you wake up and you don't recognize the librarian, and then she's like, you gotta go. And you swing on her. And then you get in trouble for swinging on a woman. That's what I wish for you. Am I getting a call? I can't even tell. It's all just missed calls. It's all just missed calls. I have no idea why it's only missing calls. Well, I don't know what's going on with the phone. You know what? I wonder if it's the... That doesn't make any fucking sense. I have no idea what's going on with the phone. Well, guys, it's been about that time. Listen, everybody calling in, namaste to you. Sony hitting us with 5 fucking subs. It's very generous of you, bud. Very generous of you. Sony Baloney, the crony of Shoney's. There used to be a restaurant in my town called Shoney's that I loved. Loved the pancakes at Shoney's. Namaste. Well, listen, I don't know what's wrong with the phone. It's not going through. I have no idea why. Chalk it up to every other fucking thing that happened that was wrong, but namaste. We explored once again. Let's go ahead and, guys, we explored. We did it. We explored, and we explored, and we explored, and I feel as if we made some tremendous progress. Some tremendous progress in the field of male fashion. I'd like to think that designers will watch this VOD again and again and again and again. That this will be required watching for generations of designers as they look for inspiration for to get a gauge of the deficit within male fashion. Namaste. Wolfman XBL, namaste to you and welcome. And we're on a hype train. We can't go goddamn anywhere. Nevada Johnson, thank you so much for that sub. Bless you. But please, Slarty, let's do this. Says, holy goddamn shit, we are writing this bitch off into space, outer space. We're in outer space right now with a hype train. Holy goddamn shit. And we have another communal vision. Can't wait to read this perspective coming in from Cherish. Thanks much once again for a fantastic evening, Leslie. A blessed evening to you and everyone. Bless you and namaste to you, Cherish. Bless you and namaste. Nevada Johnson hitting us with 5,000 bits. You are out of control. You need meds. Someone lock you up and throw away the key. You're insane. You're crazy, but you're also so serious about progress. And a call finally got through. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and answer it. Namaste. But seriously, Nevada, you're insane. Thank you so much. And namaste to you. Let's go, says not me. Oh my God. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something oh my God. Oh my God. Communal vision. There's so much happening on my fucking screen. I'm sorry about earlier. I'm just passionate about fashion, says I wear jean shorts. Hey, listen, there's nothing to apologize about ever. You listen, if something negative or nasty or confrontational comes out, I just want you to know that this is absolutely but I think he's going around DMing your followers. Well, I have no idea what their fucking deal is. Choo-choo herpes, guy. I don't have herpes. We have got to fix this phone system. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you? Caller, my name is What the fuck? Caller, my name is Leslie. Hold on. And a communal vision coming. Goddamn. Blow up that phone line, says not me. Thank you so much. Let's get another call. Let's get another phone. And we got an answer. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. The world is collapsing around me. I'm terrified, and we have a psychic emergency.
Hello.
Psychic emergency coming in. Caller, hold on 1 second.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Boxcar Willie to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100.
Are we all good over there?
With your normal
We're all
broadcast.
doing great. Now, that was Boxcar Willie saying, hello, how you doing from Boxcar Willie. Namaste to you. And call, you're going to be our final caller for the evening. How are you tonight? What's your name?
I'm doing great. My name is Bernstein.
Bernstein. Well, it's great to speak to you, Bernstein. And you're doing great, you said.
I'm doing
another
great.
Psychic emergency, please hold. Holy shit. Holy shit, we are being raided.
This is the Psychic Emergency
True
National
emergency.
Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer FSD Alpha to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300, fuck your phone. Lol.
Cheer
We now
300,
continue
fuck
with your
my
normal
phone.
broadcast.
And see, I think my community is taking delight in just absolutely butt-fucking my phone. And not to say that it doesn't enjoy being butt-fucked, but absolutely just laying waste to the cheeks of my phone.
That is tough.
Clapping them right up, huh?
For real.
Namaste, I love your
do you have
energy.
anything specific to talk about?
What?
Can I talk to you about some dangerous topics?
Dangerous. Is it in or around the field of male fashion tonight, or did you have? Are you, you got something else that's spicier in mind?
What do you think male fashion is like on other planets?
I think that they absolutely have it. Probably like the Fifth Element would probably be my best guess, but I'm also not a very creative person.
I understand. Same for me.
Really, Bernstein?
Yes.
Is this your first time calling the program, Bernstein? You sound familiar.
This is the first time calling your program. It's been a while since I clocked into one of your streams, but I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. Well, I love having you on the stream. I love having you. I'm so glad that you found the time and the energy to call and share some insight with us. Now, if you had to dress up maybe if you had to imagine an alien outfit, are you creative, or are you kind of just a concrete dolt like me? Communal Vision coming in from Stone Monster. The phone lines are on fire. Everyone needs a guru. The program works, and that's true. The program absolutely works. If it didn't work, then nobody would be calling, and that's what all the evidence that I need for my detractors that want to crush me, want to destroy the program, that want to smash the light that we develop here, that I would just say, hey, listen, if it didn't work, people wouldn't be here. They wouldn't be investing in the program. They wouldn't be investing their time, their energy, their financial resources. I wouldn't have old women sending me their Social Security checks that are just have little salty little drops of tears that maybe make their names a little weird, so I have to forge it a little bit, but then I do cash it because I went to high school with one of the bankers, and I have some sort of leverage on him, to be honest. He used to...
I understand.
Yeah.
For male fashion, though, let's talk about my wardrobe specifically, correct?
What about your wardrobe?
So the variety I have is immense. It goes through the colors, like the clothing items that I own is like cheap but also very expensive.
Cheap but expensive.
But right now, what I'm wearing. You want to try to guess what I'm wearing?
I would cheap but expensive. Are you wearing like some sort of pre-torn jeans?
Pre-torn jeans? No, I'm not wearing pants at all.
Are you naked downstairs? Are you just letting it all hang out, flop around?
Well, if it could flap, it would, but we're still here.
If it could clap, it would, but we're still here. Is that what you said?
Yes. We're looking for something just abundant and glowing to make it clap.
So an abundant, glowing something, some sort of external situation that is glowing to make your shit clap up.
Can you do me a huge favor?
Is it sexual?
Be once in a lifetime favor.
Is it sexual?
Take your glasses off.
No, I can't do that.
You cannot do that? Oh my God!
Nah, sorry, old Bernstein. I can't do that for you. Because the problem is that when people take their glasses off, they look dumber. They look lost. They kind of lose their authority. And I simply can't risk that. Not right now. No, there's too much on the line right now, Bernstein.
Yes, correct. What state do you live in?
It's kind of in the Midwest, to be honest. It's not even like a specific place. I'm just sort of a Midwestern guy in a town that is unremarkable. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever been to the Midwest, Indiana, totally. Illinois, in that area?
Yeah.
What did you think about it?
Clean land to live on.
You say a clean land to live on?
Yes.
And did it feel? You felt good about it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I felt horrible about it actually.
I was gonna say I was gonna call you. I was straight up gonna call you a liar. Okay, well, listen, it's been really fun to catch up with you and talk this way. But listen, we're going to go now. Anything else?
Take your glasses off.
No, I'm not. You're a pervert. You're a pervert, and as much as I affirm your perversion, I'm going to go ahead and terminate you now. Let's see here. That's that on that guy. That's that on that guy. Namaste to you. Caller, you got about 30 seconds. I'm going to roll the credits and raid somebody.
Okay, hey Leslie, it's Glue. I'll make this really quick. I just wanted to say that I hear the community. I hear Lyric Pickle Jar, and y'all are right. Maybe I shouldn't be giving the fashion advice. I'm very humbled. Went online, just let the algorithm speak. Bought a pair of jeans, a polo,
a dress shirt and some strap sandals, and I'm hoping it will change my life.
Honestly, that sounds wonderful. Let us know how it goes, okay, bud?
All right. Have a good night, Leslie. Namaste.
Namaste, Glue. See, the program works, guys. If it didn't work, it wouldn't work. But it does work, so it does work. Namaste. Guys, we're going to go ahead and raid the Uncle Joe show. Uncle Joe show. And we're going to go say hi to Joe over there. Who knows what he's up to. Probably doing that laugh that he does. And why didn't it work? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. I'm ending the show. How are you?
Good.
Good. Who is this?
It's Mish.
Mish, how are you?
I'm great.
Wonderful. That's good. Now, did you hear me say that I was going to stop?
Yeah.
And so you just decided to go ahead and call in anyway, huh?
Yeah, the phone rang.
Yep. Okay. Well, then anything that you'd like to share about male fashion as we head out tonight?
I think men should be sluts, and I think they should show as much skin as they can without getting arrested.
So we're talking about ultra slut like Burt Reynolds 80s with a
Yeah, I don't think men who wear shorts that reach their knees should be respected.
I think there's something to that.
Like, what are you hiding?
Well,
Your
interesting.
weak ass
So you're talking about seeing the bottom of their ass cheeks, like a Burt Reynolds ass cheek.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Also,
outline
it's
of the
hot out.
cock being very explicit and such.
It's hot out. What the fuck are you doing with all that cloth on your legs?
Okay, interesting. Spicy. Well, listen, I want to thank you for that perspective. I want to thank you for
wearing hoodies
okay.
when it's hot out.
Well, everybody, guys, thanks for hanging out for another Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner. I'm the host of Explorations. This has been another exploration. Follow the Discord and the Twitter to understand when we're going to stream next. It could be over the weekend, but maybe not. Definitely at the very least next Tuesday, 8. Namaste to you. We'll see you later. Mish, thanks for being a part of the experience. I don't know, no one can hear what you're saying because I'm speaking loudly. But thank you, and I appreciate you. There's the Patreon, and there's the Twitter, and there's the Instagram, and there's TikTok, and there's all that shit. Let's go say hi to Uncle Joe. Bless you and namaste. Mish, okay. Okie dokie. All right.
Unfollow.
Thanks, Mish.
Half and half, dude. That's what I did. 80% say I'm pissed. Let's make haze, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. Leslie fucking Tanner, dude. Bringing his fucking banner, dude. Coming in, dude, with this banner, man, dude. I'm talking straight up motherfucking Game of Thrones style. Namaste, brother, dude. Let's go.